Hi guys, welcome back to another track guide. This week we are at Road America. A little bit different format. I'm using the fixed setups now. So for GT Challenge, this is absolutely perfect. But actually, the fixed setup here for Road America is absolutely perfect. So I wasn't really able to go any quicker in a paid setup. So best of luck to you this week. I hope it goes really, really well. Give it a like if you found it useful. Please do subscribe if you want more of this kind of thing. And good luck. Hopefully see you out there on the track this week. Cheers. Okay, let's break down our lap here at Road America. It's race day for the week. It is normal track conditions. It's 22 degrees. It's a really early morning race, and we've got full race fuel. Obviously, we're in the fixed setup here, and as we approach turn one, we're looking towards this second set of cones here on the left hand side, and that's going to be our braking marker. We're going to bring the car down to fourth gear, and we're going to keep an eye on the inside curb that's going to appear over the brow in a second, and we're going to want to attack it quite aggressively. So we're down to fourth, and we turn in just as the curbing on the left starts, and we want to be really aggressive with this curb. We're going to take a lot of it, and we're going to get on the gas nice and quickly. We've got a lot of exit to use there, so we're going to make the most of that. Now, this is technically turn two. We're now approaching turn three, and we can see the two board there on the left, but more importantly, there's a little white line on the track just here. That's our braking marker. We're going to take turn three much as the same way as we took turn one. We're going to drop down 2 gears, so this time to third, and we're going to attack the curb fairly aggressively. And get on the gas nice and early. We've got a fair bit of exit here. It's very easy off track on exit, so you've got to watch that little corner of dirt. And then we're going to move the car very gradually over towards the right hand side of the track, where we approach possibly one of the slowest corners on the course. I think it is in fact the slowest corner on the course. Technically turn 5. This is turn 4 here. We're watching the boards on the right hand side, and we're watching this patch of dirt, Now, we've got to be very careful. If we take too much of this patch of dirt on the right hand side, we're going to lose the back wheels and have a very bad time. So we need to move right over to the right hand side of the track just at the end of this patch, and we're going to start braking really heavily down to second gear. Now bear in mind we're braking downhill as well, so that's going to affect our braking distance, and we want to get ourselves off the right hand side of the track, but keeping the left wheels on the curbing, and we really want to widen this entry as much as we can. So just as the track surface changes, that's going to signify our turn in. We can't really get much wider than this. We want to really widen this entry, and this is perfect. We're in second gear, we're out of the brakes, and we're already starting the gas before we even hit the curb. And that's really important here. We want to be able to maintain a really good speed throughout this corner. Very gentle on the gas. We've got a lot of exit to play with. So just as we approach the top of the hill for turn 6, we've got these radical posters on the right hand side. Just as we're about to hit the last one, we are fairly gentle into the brakes because we're going to brow the hill and it's easy to lose traction here. So fairly easy on the brakes, down to second, and we're turning in really quite early here. We need to attack the second half of the curb to be able to get on the gas as soon as we can. And we're already into the gas and we're building it up gently. We've got some exit to play with, but we're tossing the car immediately over to the left. And then we've got these tyre marks here that sort of cross and then end. And the one nearest the white line on the left is our kind of signal to turn into the right. We can take this flat out. On old tyres, however, you might need to do a little lift here, I would suggest. And then we're going to get the car over to the right for turn 8, which actually might be the slowest corner on the track. And we're looking to the boards, and between the 3 and the 2 board, much closer to the 2 board, again, there's a little white line on the track to signify it. We're going to start our braking, and we're going to brake really heavily down into second gear, keeping the car as far over to the right, as far onto that curb as we can. And then as the curb ends, we're going to take our turn in. And again, we want to attack the second half of this curb so we can get on the gas nice and early. And then we're over to the left. We've got a long carousel here. We want to come in tight. And then we've got some kind of dirt elements on the right hand side of the track by the white line. As they run out, we are going to drop out of the accelerator. And then we're going to build it up again really slowly until that dirt element starts again. And the till Armco on the right is starting to come to an end. We can build up the gas full, but we need to be tight to the inside to be able to keep as much speed up as we can around here. Basically, if we're not tight to this curb at that point, then we're not really going to make the corner. So we're coming up to the kink, turn 11. This is flat out here. We basically want to turn in just at the 1 board. Again, there's a little white line on the track to help signify it. We're going to turn in, but we're not going to turn the car too hard because we don't want to scrub this speed that we've built up. And we're up to 6th gear. The kinks are a really straightforward corner these days. It wasn't that long ago that the kink was incredibly challenging in GT3. But I think we've got the right conditions for it, and we've got the right sort of downforce now. So we're approaching turn 12. We're looking to the boards to the left. We want around about the 3 board just before to really weigh down the anchors. We're going to come down to 3rd. You can do this in 3rd. You can do it very comfortably in 2nd, but you're going to lose a bit too much speed on apex if you do drop it to 2nd. It's a good emergency measure if you think you're coming in a bit hot to hit second, but ideally we want third gear here. And then we're taking a relatively early apex because we've got a lot of exit here to play with, but it's a very easy off track again on this corner here, so we need to watch that. You can catch a little bit of dirt, but too much you're going to be in trouble. And then car right over to the right, we've got another flat out corner here. Just as the curbing starts to end, we're going to toss the car in, pick up the inside curb, and we've got a lot of exit curb to play with here, so that's fine. And then we're back over to the left for the final corner, turn 14, very challenging. Basically, we want to bring the car down to third gear. We're pointing ourselves out to the outside of the track. There is a curb out on the outside that we really want to use to widen this, the entry to this corner as much as we can. So we're going to brake as the track changes surface here, down to third gear, out to the outside. We're picking up this curb, and then as soon as we do, we're starting our turn in, but we're starting it gradually. And then way before we pick up the curb, we've already started back on the accelerator. And we're going to try and maintain this steering angle as much as we can. Basically, we're limiting by going out as wide as that, and by making the turn in relatively gentle, we're limiting the amount of steering angle we need to do. Thus, we can keep up a nice high apex speed here. And then we can start unraveling the wheel, use all of this exit, and then we're up the hill to finish our 2-minute 2.1 here at Road America. Best of luck for your racing here this week. If you are around at the weekend, come and watch the last round of the Finding Speed GT3 League taking place here at Road America this Saturday night. It's broadcast live by APEX Racing TV. It's going to be a lot of fun, so if you're around, come and catch the action. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope it helps. If it does, please do give the video a like. Please do subscribe for more of this kind of thing. And let us know how you get on in your races this week in the comment section below. Cheers, folks. See you next time.